First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll begin here on the ground. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13.
They'll stick with him again. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
3rd down, 3 to go. Play action. Here's Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They bring their tight end right. Pistol snap to Willis. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. Third and long. Here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
A loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Purdy. The ball comes out. The Panthers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. He'll get this out to the left flat. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Moore going in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Quick throw, taken in. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. That his 16th touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect, Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Purdy. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. He'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We are through 1. The Panthers off to the early advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Willis. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Willis now to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
First down, Carolina.
Willis now to throw.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They face second down and 7. Moore going in motion. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing, Willis. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Panthers extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Signal for and taken. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Willis to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. To throw is Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Willis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther 1st down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. To throw, here's Willis. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. Now for the point after. He's got it. Panthers move out to a 21-3 advantage. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Panthers 21, Falcons 3.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set. 3. Here we go.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
65.
Throwing Willis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Falcons get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be close to a 1st down. A little short, that tackle made at the 42. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Moore going in motion. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
Here we go. Check.
And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off.
Another carry for the running back.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
A return now from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They send a receiver in motion left. His drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Quickly to the outside and complete. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Purdy. And he's going to go down, a sack. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense. And primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
24.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. A high throw over the middle, that's taken in. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Now a handoff, running right. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Strong. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
17 yards on that play. First down, Atlanta.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain there of 15. It's good for a Panther first down. Willis now to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Up the middle they go. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's a designed run. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on fourth down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. He's got it at the 3. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Panthers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Panthers will go up by 7.
Falcons 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll be out of bounds just past the 25. fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Pittman. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They motion the slot man left. 1st and 10. Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Robinson. Ho-ho. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. Willis now to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. Here comes 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. They'll send him over to the left. He'll get this out to the left flat. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
They'll run here. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll run. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. They'll stick to the ground. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. So now a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This one off the left, upright and in. It's good. Incredible. And that very likely will be a game winner. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.